I was right.
Give you one example so you'll see, because I don't want to bore you with detailed detailed plans, but they are detailed in my mind. We came out of COVID first. I described that in my book, My Conversations with Albert Bourla, Pfizer, and I persuaded him to give tiny Israel the necessary vaccines to get us out first from the COVID. And the reason I could do that is because we have a database, 98%, a medical database. 98% of our population has digitized medical records and little card. And anywhere you go in any hospital in Israel, north, south, doesn't make any difference. Boom, you punch it in and you know everything about this patient for the last 20 years. I said, we'll use that to tell you whether these vaccines, what do they do to people, not individual people, not with their individual identities, but statistically, what does it do to people with, meningitis? What does it do to people with high blood pressure? What is it? You want to know that. So Israel became, if you will, the lab for Pfizer. And that's how we did it. We got it out and we gave the information to the world. Not only it's been published in medical magazines and so on. That's a database we have. I intend to bring on that database of personal medical records for entire population, a genetic database, genomes, okay? Give me a saliva sample, volunteer. But I'm sure most people would do it. Maybe we'll pay them. Now we have a genetic record on a medical record of a robust population. You have to have diversified populations. We have people from 100 lands. This is a very powerful engine. Now let pharma companies, let medical companies, let them run algorithms on this database, okay? I'm telling you right away that I'll give preference for a few years to Israeli firms, but you can create, and then to the world, but you can create, a biotechnological industry that is unheard of right now, unheard of, unimagined even. And these are just the examples. We can become stave off Iran, become a light unto the nations in groundbreaking.
When they did it to black people in Tuskegee, it was illegal. When they did it to those 3 young triplets, it was illegal, and they did it and they hid it, like my video showed. They did it to not just the Jehovah's Witnesses. Everybody is under attack. They view us as rats. And the governing body of Jehovah's Witnesses is no different. They view you as rats. You serve them. You're Jehovah's slave. They say it. You're Jehovah's slave. They are Jehovah. Say, Gilbert, you're crazy. It's all out in the open. I had a friend of mine, James Backwards. He told me, he goes, Gilbert, he goes, in Sodom and Gomorrah, they couldn't stay quiet anymore. They had to go out to the street. They didn't want to be in hiding. All of their pervertedness, all of their evil deeds, they wanted to get out of the closet and be on the streets. And that's what you see here. Netanyahu is not embarrassed anymore. Netanyahu thinks he's totally normal. That man is out in the streets saying, yeah, you're a lab rat. You're a lab rat. The governing body of Jehovah's Witnesses in their last video says there's nothing more important than taking care of Jehovah's organization. They're not embarrassed anymore. They're all coming out and saying, yeah, I'm evil. Yeah, we're child molesters. Yeah, we're experimenting on a whole country. Yeah, we're this. Yes, we're that. And yes, we use you. And yes, you belong to us. That's what's happening. I said this 2 years ago, and when I saw that movie, it was 2 years before that, and I knew it had to do with the Jehovah's Witnesses. What I'm saying is nobody is safe. Nobody is safe from all of these 501c3 religions, governments, and pharmaceuticals, and everybody else. Nobody is safe. So those of you who don't believe in God, don't believe in Jesus, even Jesus said, unless he returns, every human being will be dead. And pretty much that's what it looks like. It pretty much looks like all the stuff that you read in Revelation and all the stuff that Jesus says. Well, guess what? It kind of sounds like we're living through it. Am I saying that we're living in the last days? I'm not going to say that. You have a brain. You got to make your own decision. But son of a bitch, these guys are out in the open. And they're saying, you belong to us.